Good morning, dear Albert. We are today performing this little interview with you. Thank you so much.
You're very much welcome, my dear Christina.
For those that don't know you still, we wanted to make this introduction to the seminar. The plant observation seminar will take place in June. But we wanted to perform this and open it to everyone is welcome. So because everyone is welcome, we thought it will be helpful to have this little introduction to meet you, not in person, but a little bit online personally. So I wanted to start with a little introduction. Is it okay?
Very good, my dear.
Okay. And maybe afterwards you can add your own information. But so you're Albert Schmidtli, originally from Switzerland, and well, you're a chemical and pharmacist, and working for over 25 years at Veleda, is the company for these anthroposophical and complementary medicines internationally. So you were responsible for research and development of remedies there in Switzerland. But apart from this, this was not enough. And then you also started to help with all the trainings internationally for medical doctors, for pharmacists, all over the world. So we are really glad to all your work. The last 13 years, you've been traveling all around doing the trainings for all of us interested in anthroposophical medicine. And you've been moving also to more like the mysteries of substances. That's what you're sharing through the plants, through the metals, through all those experiments that you share. And just for the rest of us to know a little bit more about your biography, the last 3 years, you moved to Thailand, where you are based now, and you started with Aurora, which is a resort there in Thailand, where you develop not only vacation, but also culture and training projects there. So thank you so much, Albert. Did I miss something that you want to add for all the people watching the recording?
Yeah, thank you so much, dear Christina. We started this project in Thailand because we want to strengthen this impulse of complementary medicine in Asia. So we have many doctors, pharmacists, but also people that are just interested in this kind of medicine as guests, as students at our seminars. Yeah, and I'm learning such a lot by traveling around the world, working with different people in different culture. So I'm very grateful that I can do this job.
Mm-hmm. Regarding Spain, you've been coming to Spain several times also to do different seminars on planets and different remedies. I remember the last one with the stibium. But this is the first time you come to Spain to share this special seminar about plant observation, which you've been doing it in South America several times. But we're really happy that finally we can offer this seminar here in Spain. So thank you so much, Albert.
It's a pleasure for me to do it in Spain for sure.
So we wanted to open just few questions to clarify for people who are not familiar with it, to clarify what it is about plant observation. It might be too abstract. So we wanted to make some clear points. For example, I thought it would be helpful if you could share a little bit what the Gettianistic observation is about in a really short explanation, but to clarify for all of us.
Yeah, I like to do that because it's a beautiful methodology which has been developed over many, many decades, and we just made last steps by developing it together with some friends. And Guardianistic observation means mainly that you really try to be attentionful to what is in front of you, because nature is speaking to us. A plant is speaking to us just by its appearancing. So it's not an accident that a plant looks like this and the other one looks different. So we really can learn in several steps to get to know the potential, the healing potential of a plant by observation, close observation. And so there are several steps. So first, really to get interested in the physical shape of the plant in front of you, because it's not an accident that one plant looks different than the other. So there we can learn by exact observation already the first imprint of this healing potential which is there. So first really look, how does it appear? And then the next step would be to look to the life forces of a plant, where we try to get to know how a plant is growing from seed to seed, in the light, in the shadow, and so on, and just get to know about their life quality, their life strength. And this already speaks a lot about healing potential of a plant. So then we get to know this life gesture of a plant. And then when you have done both the physical and the life gesture, then you can step ahead further to a realm which is not so visible, but we can learn somehow out of that to realize what is the soul gesture of a plant. And this is a very intimate communication somehow with the plant and yourself. And then the more or less last step would be the question, who are you? And what do you want to do in this world? Because each of the plants somehow has a kind of a mission, have a potential healing gift ready for us. And when we do all this step, then we really can go ahead and work with the plant and develop something that, on one side, for the plant as well. So, because we help somehow to fulfill this mission, and then we also will then be ready to prepare remedies, healing substance, by learning out of a close observation.
Beautifully explained, Albert. Thank you. That was clear. So at the seminar that we will have, we will use this methodology that you just explained, okay, to develop ourselves and also to learn it for ourselves. Because the other question was like, okay, this is the, how to say, the system we will learn, but then what, joining the seminar, what we will learn at the seminar?
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, so on one side, the task is that everybody somehow gets something in her or his hand who makes him capable to do plant observation by her or himself, by independently from anybody else, and also to learn then how can we transform what the plant is offering to us into a remedy. So we also will speak about a certain method, how we now can go ahead and make a remedy out of that, so that everybody somehow got to be capable to do that. But on the other hand, and you already mentioned that a little bit, that this is not only to get to learn something about the plant, but this is a wonderful moment when it takes place, and I have often observe that participants get to know themselves much better. Because when Stein is saying to us, look in yourself and you meet the world, and look into the world and you meet yourself, that means that when I really get to know a plant, I'm also getting to know myself a little bit better, a part of myself better. So this is a wonderful communication, because we and nature are not separated. We belong to each other. And so on one side, we learn more about the plant, and we can contribute something to the plant. But on the other side, plant is also offering this wonderful moment that we can get to know ourselves better. And these are the most beautiful moments in this seminar, when you by yourself are realizing how much you are connected, in fact, with nature.
It sounds, I hear you, and it sounds like such a beautiful encounter, real encounter, right, with nature. This is why, for example, we need for the seminar to be in nature. So we were finding a place to be in nature, to be in contact, to be all together, and to create this atmosphere also for the group to be able to make possible this encounter, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm really looking forward to get to meet you all and to get new friends.
That's great. Thank you, Albert. Yes, one also, this is personal, but one of my objectives is that we open this to anyone interested in this method, for example, and interested in getting these encounters with nature. So this is something, a seminar really open to everyone is welcome, I want to say, basically. Everyone is welcome to come to the seminar and try to learn as much as possible from what you bring to us. So to end, just wanted to make the basics, to point the basics again, that you're coming at the beginning of June, and the seminar will be from June 6th till is Sunday, June 9th. So this is a 4-day seminar, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will meet North Madrid, La Sierra de Madrid. And anyone who wants to know more and join can contact us at, I'm going to say it in Spanish, formacioneshipatia@gmail.com. And I thank you again, Albert. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meeting you.
Muchas gracias, querida amiga.
Bye.